From 7,500 ADA to 180,000 ADA. This Cardano NFT trader made a $65,000 NFT flip. So we're gonna talk about the best Cardano NFT trading strategies today, and what are the next projects that can blow up like this. And I get a lot of people don't like Cardano NFTs because some 13-year-old influencer on Twitter makes fun of them, but I don't know about you guys, I like making money. And if that's on Cardano or Solana or Ethereum, I'm like Lil Wayne in 2009. I wish I could fuck every girl in the world. I'll fuck every single blockchain if it means money. Let's get in that video today. All right, I'm with Chronic, one of the top Cardano traders out there, YouTuber, Twitter Space host. Yesterday, you made a huge sale. How much did you buy your Ape Society for back in January?
Well, my wife and I have been in a project since January. Our entry was like at a 200 floor, but she went ahead. My wife did this deal. I got to give her all the credit. And we purchased it for 7,500 ADA. I don't remember the USD value at the time because like we you know, in crypto terms, we just worried about 1 ADA is 1 ADA, right? So 7,500 ADA turned into 180,000 ADA.
So what is that?
I believe it was around $1 something at the time. So, you know, it's a non-X, but it sounds better in ADA terms. You know, it's like a 25X, right?
So that's like $60,000 USD flipping Cardano NFTs. Why are people fading Cardano NFTs when you're able to make huge gains like you have?
Cool times, man. We've been in this. Cardano NFTs are been around since the March of 2021, right? A couple collections launched the times right before or like right after Bored Apes. It's just, you know, we need the volume there. We need the eyes on it. Once the ETH money, Solana money, we need really DeFi and a stable coin, right? To bring in stability and trust in the coin. But yeah, man, people have been fading Cardano NFTs for a long time. I've been in it since November and have been winning ever since, literally since I jumped in. You know, I have a traditional finance background, trading a little bit with pink sheets, and this really does remind me so much of pink sheet stocks, you know? So Cardano is a little easier. The ecosystem is smaller, right? It's not as big, right? So you can literally, we have access to the founders. We interview projects beforehand. We get whitelist much easier because at ETH, I heard like it's impossible to get whitelist. You know what I mean? So like we always have, you know, we get in there, we dive deep, do our research, grill these founders. We're not going to let them like, you know, pump and dump and rug on our communities. We do not represent with that in Cardano. So people are starting to take notice because the money's starting to talk, right? The volume's starting to come out, and these big sales have been happening, but now it's getting out there to the ETH guys in the Solana.
It is worth sometimes being a bigger fish in a smaller pond, which is what you're mentioning with Cardano. Let's talk about Ape Society. This is the project you had bought in January. You just flipped it, $60,000. Congratulations. Is this the blue chip of Cardano?
Well, it's 65K just to you know, throw that out there. But yeah, man, at the moment it is the #1 project. Floor price is like 8,500 USD, which is around 3 ETH floor. But there's like 7 classes, right? So the king, obviously, I sold for 180, and that's not even a class. So it's like another, just like a little, you know, exclusive rare NFT. But they have Medici's, which is the head of the society, and they've been selling for 86, you know, 100,000 ADA for a good while now. You know what I mean? So this is nothing new. They also Space Buds was the #1 project. They were the first 10K PFP. They had a little issues with their artists, but so they're rebranding that. Then they have Clay Nation, right, with Snoop Dogg's son, Champ Medici. He's part of the team. They made a Clay, you know, we got exclusive rights to like Champ and Snoop's rights. They drop you if you own a land plot, you get exclusive rights to like four tracks, right? It's kind of like what they're doing on ETH. So they have Chill Kong's another one. They got a bunch of projects that are building. They really have 20 to 50 projects, man, that are really solid.
What is the, you know, you bought into Ape Chronicles last January, held it, made a bag off of it. Are there any other projects you're in right now or looking at that you think have the chance to be wealth accelerators in the next 6 months as tons of people get onboarded into Cardano NFTs?
Absolutely. I mean, like I just mentioned a few. Chilled Kongs is kind of like a Bored base C derivative. They face the opposite way. They're Kongs, not Ape. They're very cartoony looking, and the floor price is like 2,400. They're about to do in less than a month, like 4 weeks, we're going to do a magic Kong. So they're going to drop shrooms, right? And then it's basically going to eat them, kind of like the mutant serum. So they're going to be the magic Kongs from that. So these were like, they're the top 5 project. The entry point on that mint for public is going to be, I believe, on like November 14th for all you guys that can, and it's like 158 or 208 a mint, I believe. It hasn't come out yet, but that's a wonderful entry point. And with the Ape Society, no one's trying to say go spend 3,500 USD on an ape, but you can get a cabin and then start staking non-ape NFTs in that and generate some society. But it got Clay Nation, like I said, is going to be up there in the next bull run. All of the top 20 to 50 projects, as yourself and other Solana and ETH NFT maxis come over, y'all volume, you sell one of your cool cats or your mutants, man, you can go sweep the floor with $20,000. You can buy up some stuff. But they do have very good projects with like 1 to 2 ETH floors. Pretty much the top 5 projects all have like a 1 ETH to 2 ETH floor. So it's not like chump change over here. You know what I mean? So you interact with the community, you're going to catch a lot of big W's.
For the person who's watching this, because my channel usually Ethereum or Solana we got into this year, but the person out there who, they've done well in Ethereum. They've made a little bit of bag on Solana as well, but now they're trying to take their dick out and fuck a little bit of Cardano. What's the big tip? Do you have any tip or one big key for them to know before they get into Cardano NFT trading?
Well, I mean, first off, you got to buy ADA, right? ADA right now is around 36, 37 cents. I got into Cardano at 9 cents, right? So the max was around 311. So right now we got almost a 9x to the top, whereas ETH you got about a 4x to the top. So it's just the entry point. As an entry point guy, this is the perfect time. Now, not financial advice. It may dip. The market's the market's terrible right now. Yeah. But when Bitcoin bottoms and ETH bottoms, you do well buying Cardano. It went from 2 cents to $3. That's 150x last bull, and it went over to $3. So that was like a $50 billion market cap, where ETH was a $500 billion market cap. So if ETH goes to 8,000, Cardano's going to go to $6. And you're going to get a much bigger return for a 20x rather than a 6x. So again, Cardano is ripe for the picking. You should have a basket of currencies if you're in coins, for one, right? And all of these chains have NFTs, from VeChain to HBAR to Cardano, XRP. I mean, really, if you know how to mess with ETH, you're in the major leagues. I get not wanting to drop down to the minor leagues. Everything's slower, but you guys in ETH and Solana are so well versed on the games and the wallets and the scams. You can come dominate with the volume, the liquidity, and just your knowledge. You would think you would want to come school people that haven't been around lately. But again, ecosystem in ETH is so big. Like, y'all have so many big influences, so many pockets. Everything's clicked up. Whereas Cardano, it's a different community, and you're kind of starting to see that here. Cool times. Like it's gonna be put to the world here soon, bro.
On a personal note, my guy Chronic, you made a lot of money yesterday. Is this life-changing for you? I mean, how is this gonna, how does it feel to make a nice big flip for you, bro? I mean, help pay the bills a little bit?
Oh man, hell yeah, it feels wonderful, my brother. I have 4 children and a wife. I'm almost 40 years old. I got a lot of overhead and bills. This definitely feels good to finally, cash out on a bet, essentially, right? I've been in the markets for a long time, and I watched it go up and just had FOMO and hopium and watched it crash. So this time it was really nice to take some profits. And with that big of ADA, right? Hopefully when ADA goes to $3, that's 540,000 USD. I mean, so 65,000 turns to 550,000 USD kind of quick in maybe in a year and a half. So I have conviction in ADA. I'm just gonna hold it, stake it, try not to pay bills with anything like that, man, because again, my real life bills never stop. But yeah, just find an entry point with these cryptos and these NFTs and keep building my bag, man.
Definitely, guys, want to tap in on Cardano NFTs. I think we're going to see a huge amount of volume go there. But you're also going to stay tapped in with my guy Chronic. Give us some plugs real quick. We want to listen to your Twitter Spaces. We want to see you on YouTube. Where can we find you?
Appreciate you. Yeah, me and my wife have a YouTube channel called The Daily Chronicles. We document our journey and only speak of projects that we're invested in with our hard-earned money. I've never been rugged. I do my own research. I dive deep into the white papers, the light papers. I speak with and interview founders on the channel to where my followers can go ahead and do their own research. And if they want to invest, they invest. So The Daily Chronicles on YouTube, at Petrick Vince, with Chronic One on Twitter. And my wife is at KPetrick 2017. And we have also an NFA crew. We got 8 of us, and we do Twitter Spaces daily. We also have a small YouTube that we just, chop it up every now and again. But that is a space that we have running daily, with hundreds of, 80 to 100 plus people every day, educating community, just shooting the shit, So yeah, man, I'd recommend all you guys to get in the Twitter space with Cardano and see if y'all like the community for sure.
Yeah, go and shoot the shit with my boy Chronic. Super genuine guy, just met him, but I think we might be doing some more content, maybe some Twitter spaces, more YouTube videos. Really appreciate you, boss, and congrats on the flip, and talk soon. And that's the video today, boys. Remember, just because somebody on Twitter said Cardano is not cool doesn't mean it's actually not cool. You know what's cool? Making cash, making $65,000, or just liking something before everyone else said it's cool to like it. I'm in on Cardano NFTs because I like them, not because anyone else told me to. And hopefully you guys like this YouTube channel because you genuinely like it, not because somebody else told you to. I appreciate you guys. I love you guys. Just remember, as always, to say gang, gang.